Now to the good part.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. And then on Monday, they head back home to host the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston, we've got Dwight Howard. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with James Harden. And it's Nash in at the 1. And for New York, they've got Stephen Curry. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Pippen in at the 3. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Here's Nash. Three-pointer, Harden. Counted from distance.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Curry. Howard grabs the miss. And Harden's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Pass to Bird. Antetokounmpo for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harden. Inside. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the lane and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's Bird missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Allen on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Nice timing by the big fella Howard. Outstanding being able to get that rejection.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the 3-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Okay, he got
Outside Harden takes a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Launches it. Boston pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Howard. To the wing, right side. Here's Bird. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Wembanyama screens.
Harden
Against Allen. Shoots over Harden. And Allen gets it to go.
Yeah, you know, he makes offense look so easy. Allen, really gifted.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Howard, the screen. Here's Bird. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Curry surveys. Wembanyama against Howard. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
To the left wing. Here's Bird. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bird's got his second bucket on the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Allen finds Curry. From deep. Howard grabs the miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 5.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. And here's Curry for 3. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Harden. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. The deep 3 hits the trifecta. 9 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Harden. Pass to Nash. Here's Bird, defended by Pippen. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Curry. Leonard for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Checked in for New York. Klay Thompson comes in for Pippen. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. In the 3rd spot, the Knicks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And the basket by Curry.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pass to Harden. Now here's Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Rice. Three-pointer, no good.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
The three from Curry. Boston pulls it in. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bird passes to Harden. Here's Vandeweghe. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Bird. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Pass to Curry. The three. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Butler. He's scoreless. Curry, no good. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Thompson. Fades back. Thompson pulls it in.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And here's Curry for 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Harden. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Harden's got 9.
One thing we know for sure about Harden, he does not shy away from contact.
Outside Curry. Here's Wembanyama. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Wembanyama's got his 2nd basket of the night. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Bird. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Harden drives in. He can't hit that time. Wembanyama with some nice D. And here's Allen. Back to Wembanyama. Now Thompson from deep 3-point range. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Vandeweghe. Allen defending. Pass to Bird. Howard with a screen on Thompson. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Ooh, it's stolen. And they're running. The shot by Vandeweghe, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
To the paint. Here's Curry. Boston with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And so it's New York finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Thompson out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Green with a screen on Butler. Jackson down low. Butler covering. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks leading by 10. Fox finds Butler. The three from Thompson. Boston pulls it in. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Green, the pass to Price. Fox against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And Jackson gets double-teamed. Here's Price. Denied by Leonard.
What a job to get a hand on that shot. I mean, Kawhi, not only does he have the big hands, but he's got a long reach as well.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender. He said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, Brian.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Fox. Following the bucket by Boston. The shot. And there's Leonard on the assist by Thompson. And that's 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Vandeweghe. No points yet. Green with a screen on Butler. Shot on the wing. Jackson can't get it to go. Knicks leading by 14. Puts one up from 19. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Nah, that's serious. Do that, you goddamn matter.
Pepe, he's checked in for New York. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Boston. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Nash, defended by Thompson. Pass to Jackson. 4-3. The Knicks pull it in. Fresh off the win against the Pacers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they
I think it's depressing, though. Probably just him not
There's all
having
kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor,
like that.
because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. Much more movement on every possession. Modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams. Thanks for that report.
Nah, this ain't Rocky. Hold
That
on.
free throw, no good. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
I know this
Yeah,
movie.
you know, New York's
this
spent
one
years, BA,
what's
building
called
their
Lee Rowe?
draft assets.
Spike
They
Lee
cashed
Rowe.
them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. The Celtics also with a sub. James Harden, he's checked in for Jackson.
Played in the movie.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Here's Vandeweghe. Leonard defending. Nash passes to Harden. Gets the 3-ball to go. Harden's got 12 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Pippen. A 23-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Here's Butler on the tape.
What you gonna do when you have?
Now here's Allen. He's guarded closely. New York again can't hit. Celtics trail by 14. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Price can't get it to go. Allen outside. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, you ain't trying to be serious right now.
Here's Vandeweghe, defended by Gobert. Takes it inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Does not get any easier for Vandeweghe than that. Love seeing him go up strong for the throwdown.
Picked by Gobert. Leonard for 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Price, the pass to Nash. And the layup is good off the glass.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Outside.
The last one he played in, yeah, he did so damn good. He wanted to go down.
Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, VA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
That's okay.
Can't say about them. You need to watch me. You go home alone too. Home alone too. This must be an old looking movie. There he.
You're not old neutral.
No, this is what came out tonight.
Curry, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bird. Now Harden. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Knicks making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. Free throw off the mark from Harden.
From a 6th man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker, terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. And here's Butler outside. Sinks the tray. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pippen outside. Back to Curry. This one for three. And again, New York with the triple.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a three on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Now here's Harden. 19 points in the game. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Pippen.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Curry with it. Defended by Jackson. Here's Pippen. Clock at 6. Gobert. Allen outside.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 17, Otis Thorpe.
Pippen outside. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Price. Here's Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. Three-pointer. A miss there. Now 8 for 14.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Curry. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a hammer.
Here's Bird. And it's Thorpe with a rebound. And he lobs it up to the rim. Antetokounmpo against Gobert. Pass to Price. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bird. They get back on track. And it's good on the layup. Bird's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Price, the pass to Jackson, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
5th in blocks, 6th in free throw percentage. And last year, they were top 10 in the league in scoring. This team executed well on the offensive end.
And as for their shot blocking, interior defense was one of the hallmarks of this team. They protected the rim and forced teams to beat them on the perimeter. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Pippen right side. And that one good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
It's really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Nash. 9 points for him in his last game. Nice shot by Harden.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Allen with it. Pass to Curry. Releases. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Nash. Shoots over Curry. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
And Nash just making it look too easy. I mean, he's got one of the purest shooting strokes in all of basketball.
Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. 44 seconds left in the second. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now Harden. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Here's Allen. Outside Curry. From downtown, it's not going to go for him. And so it's the New York Knicks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. And measuring up
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Celtics. Great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the New York Knicks.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Dwight Howard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's James Harden, and it's Nash in at the 1. Pippen outside. Clock at 4. Jacks up at 3. Boston pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 7 tonight. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Harden. Howard inside. Wembanyama on him. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Harden. From the arc. And he stays with it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Curry finds Leonard. Now Pippen. Screen by Leonard. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Shot by Leonard, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Bird passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Allen against Harden. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bird's got 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And the Knicks miss again.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Harden. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Allen. Antetokounmpo covering. Allen, the pass to Curry. Allen outside. Here's the 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's intercepted.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Pippen, pass to Allen. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Boy, I like the assertiveness and energy from Allen there, not letting that interior defense stop him.
Howard with a screen on Allen. Harden from outside. Drills it from deep. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now here's Allen. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
And they were top 5 in free throw percentage, making their shots at the line. Some real steady players on that team.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. Outside Harden. Howard with a screen on Allen. Three-pointer, Harden. And again, Boston with the triple.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. Tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Pippen, pass to Allen. Outside Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Harden. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Curry. 22 points for him. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Boston making a switch here. Leonard finds Curry. To end the run. Out to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York again can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Vandeweghe passes to Bird. Not going to go that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Leonard. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Get ready to dance like everyone wants it. Let's see it. Somebody doesn't have wisdom. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Wembanyama pass to Butler with the fadeaway, and that one comes up a bit short. Boston on offense. They're on a 19-4 run. Here's Bird with the second effort. Harden can't hit.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And the Knicks miss again.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 36 points.
This team knows to just keep Harden fed right now, because when he's on, he's cooking.
Allen inside, defended by Harden, and it's good. 2 points. Allen's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Harden against Allen. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Wembanyama pass to Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
Pass to Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shots good by Vandeweghe.
more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 13. Here's Allen. Boston pulls it in. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. And it's Bird missing. Knicks trail by 4. On the wing, Curry. 24 points for him. Wembanyama pass to Curry. No good from outside.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off. And that's a double-double for him now.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Thompson in for Allen. Leonard up top, outside Curry. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Vandeweghe passes to Nash. Here's Bird from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now here's Butler, guarded closely. To the paint. Here's Bird. The short one's on the money. And now it's an 8-point Boston lead.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
To the inside. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Green. Here's Nash. He's covered by Curry. Nash passes to Price. Here's Vandeweghe. It's blocked by Gobert.
More than 7 feet to contend with and a wingspan that might be north of that. Good luck getting a shot over Gobert.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Price, the pass to Bird. Here's Price. Pass to Bird. Green with a screen on Leonard. 4 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Love the energy from Green inside, going up strong, playing through the foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Green. Pippen. He's checked in for New York. The Celtics also with a sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 9. To snap the cold streak. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Thompson with a steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Jackson, he's checked in for Green. That's good from Butler.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production. Plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
Gobert against Antetokounmpo with 4 on the clock. That shot is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Celtics leading by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Thompson, Butler out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
The ability to score on the drive. Butler wastes little time tearing to the hoop.
Harden, the pass to Price. Back to Harden. From the top of the key, the shot no good. Great D that time from Pippen. Pass to Butler. The gritty finish from Butler there.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Price, the pass to Harden. Here's Vandeweghe. Butler covering. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by Boston. New York trailing. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row ain't close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Harden's shot is good.
Just one made basket for him here in the fourth, but it's a big one.
Outside Butler. Now Pippen. Allen outside. And the three-pointer goes.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Here's Price. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Celtics trail by 3. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to his players, "I believe in you. I know what we have." It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Harden. Over Thompson. Harden can't hit.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Price. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Wembanyama's checked in for Gobert. Howard's checked in for Boston. Pass to Butler. New York working the ball around now. And here's Allen. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back to Thompson. Thompson with a screen. Here's Pippen. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Antetokounmpo outside. They need this. Price gets the bucket. Price has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, he is a lethal outside shooter, an absolute laser. If you don't stay tight on him, Price is going to make you suffer.
Wembanyama against Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Price. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Vandeweghe. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
The shot by Butler, no good. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Price. Back to Harden. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Price. Fires the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Wembanyama up top. Pass to Thompson. Oh, play! Thompson delivers.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Antetokounmpo finds Howard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Vandeweghe. From the high post. And no good. Great D that time from Pippen.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. changes here for New York. Leonard's checked in for Butler, and it's Curry in for Pippen. New York leading by 4. Leonard up top. Allen outside. And he gets that one. Allen's got 12 points in just the second half.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Nash. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Harden lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Now here's Allen. Out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Boston with a rebound. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Nash passes to Price. Now here's Harden. It's rebounded by New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
They're really working the paint now.
Celtics trail by 8. And here's Howard. Here's Nash. Pass to Bird. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he showed you right there he can do it when he needs to.
Now here's Leonard, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pippen, he's checked in for New York. The Celtics also with a sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tries the spin move. Rebounded by Pippen. New York leading by 6. Leonard jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. The Celtics shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. From 11 feet away, that misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Allen. Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Celtics trail by 9. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Curry. Outside Leonard. Now Allen. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. From deep. The three is in.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Now on to Kupo. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Yes! Using that window!
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here's Pippen. Allen fires! Knocks down the trifecta.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
On to Kumpo with it. Leonard defending.
You don't always hear people call out Curry's toughness on the defensive end, but that's a big part of why he's so effective. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Knicks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Stephen Curry.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Bailey jams it home. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And here's Fox. So New York wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.